I felt like State got Arkansas's best shot, kind of their best punch.
Yeah.
You were there. You saw it all. What'd you see?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first off, and this is something that happened when State played Ole Miss, when these teams have a player, we call him the Rat, that, averages 5-6 points a game, and then all of a sudden they're off for 16, 20 points a game, and that's what they had with Mekhi Mitchell. 21 points, just a really good game for him. And that's really what kept them in it in the second half and got them when they had the lead there. State was just having trouble with Tolu Smith on the bench in foul trouble, just containing him. And there was foul trouble for everybody in that game. Arkansas had 3 guys foul out. State had 4 with 4 fouls when the final whistle blew. A very tightly called game. Hubbard got his second foul call, I think, at the 17-minute mark of the first half. I mean, it was tight in that game, but State was able to – and State was poor on the free throw line. They could have won this game very easily, but they were 19 of 32 from the free throw line. That's just a bugaboo for them. They cannot figure it out. But Josh Hubbard, SEC Freshman of the Week, he delivers once again. And then Cam Matthews. Cam Matthews is like – I don't know like the NBA equivalent of him, but he is the straw that's kind of stirs the drink for Mississippi State. Yeah, when he plays well, State is really, really tough to beat. And he had 17 and 10 in this game. And it wasn't credited with a steal, but his hands were on the basketball a lot. Maybe he just made some plays, but when he's playing well, they're just such a tough team to beat.
I would argue that we used to see more of Cam Matthews in college basketball. He is playing,
for sure.
He's playing his best basketball of his entire career in his senior season. Go figure.
Yeah.
It's like it's like when you're in college basketball, you're better as a sophomore than you were as a freshman, better as a junior than you were as a sophomore, and theoretically your senior year should be your best year, and you develop and you continue to grow and you get stronger and you've seen more, and it's almost like that process has worked for Cam Matthews, but so many guys don't make it to a senior year, especially in one place.
State, the 2 best teams of the modern era for Mississippi State had a guy like Cam Matthews. They had Russell Walters on the Final Four team. Mm-hmm. They had Brandon Vincent on the 2004 SEC champion team. And just these guys who they do every bit of the dirty work, and they can give you some points by cleaning up that dirty work every now and then. Those kind of guys are valuable. You're going to have a Hubbard on your team. You're going to have a Tolu Smith, a guy who can get you points inside and outside. That's obviously, you got to have those guys to be successful. But you've got to have a guy like Cam Matthews. State really has 2 of those guys, but DJ Jeffries has been hurt. Tried to go through it on Saturday, played 3 minutes, and told Jans, he said, I can't. Said, it's not working, so let me get out of here. Jan said he was proud of him, said he gutted it out, tried to go, and just realized he couldn't do it. Didn't want to hurt the team. I don't think it set him back any. I just think that they tried it and he wasn't ready. But when it kind of hurts State sometimes. He's not a guy that Jeffries is
just taking a day off either.
Right. Jeffries and Matthews, they're not great scorers, but they do all the other stuff. They set up Hubbard, they set up Tolu, and they'll set up Shaq Moore every now and then. Shaq Moore only had 9 points, but he didn't miss a shot. I think he needs to shoot more if he's going to be like that. Yeah, give it a try.
Not a terrible. Although there were times this year where you're like, hey, stop shooting the ball. So
yeah.
Wait, is Cam Matthews not a senior?
He has a COVID year. He could be back next year.
Oh, so he could come back as a 5th year.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, not that he can be any more of a grown man than he already is, but a 5th-year Cam Matthews in college basketball at the same place, that is something to think about.
I was thinking today about my Connerly ballot, and I'm not going to vote Cam Matthews first, but if I got to put 3 guys on there.
That would be a heck of an accomplishment.
I mean, don't I need to I feel like he has an opportunity.
You think he's going to do a great job at tight end, or you're just going to vote early, or what?
All right, I said Connerly. I was talking with
might be
Stefan
nasty
Kroschnik
coming
about that.
off the edge.
We said that Cam Matthews, if he went out for football, there's like 6 positions he could play. He could be a linebacker, an edge. He could be a tight end or a running back. He could be really, really good. Okay, my Howell ballot, Michael Goller. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was going to go back. You remember Jeremy Parnell at
Jeremy
Ole Miss?
Parnell, yeah. At Ole Miss,
he was like
yeah.
6'7", 6'8", played at about 2.
He played in the NFL, didn't he?
Never played a snap of college football. Or maybe his last year he went out and was on the team. And then had like a 7-year NFL career.
Yeah, and Michael Goller was a 4-year player for Mississippi State basketball, and then his senior year, or his last year, he had another year of eligibility, just went out for the football team and was a starting free safety. I mean, it happens. My Howell ballot, I don't know if I'm going to put him on there or not, but he deserves consideration for sure.
Yeah, think about that a little bit. Yes. Yeah. I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
It's been the most consistent player for Mississippi State this year.
Yeah.
Who would you put there from Ole Miss?
Matt Morrell.
Morrell.
Yeah, we're all on the same page there.
So, like, right now, I got 3 spots, and I got 4 guys. And it's 3 from State and Morrell from Ole Miss. And Cam is probably 4th. But Tolu, although Tolu's only played half the season, so I don't know if I want to go there or not. And right now, my number 1's Hubbard. He's my Howell winner right now.
Over Morrell?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's the best player in the state.
Like eye test or numbers?
Eye test, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, numbers, I know Morrell's are better. I haven't presented my ballot in. I want to see this game Wednesday, and see if Morrell has a huge game, he might move to the top, and if Tolu or
what's the deadline?
Hubbard has a huge game.
I saw an email about it today. I haven't read it yet though.
It's Monday. It's next Monday.
Oh, we're not playing out the season?
No.
That doesn't make a lick of sense. Nobody
you have to turn in your final.
You
have to turn in your finalists.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I'm sorry.
Then you vote.
Oh,
then you vote for your finalists. Yeah, and then you vote.
Okay.
Then they'll have the next vote.
Yeah.
I've turned in my finalists by then.
Sure.
I have 3 finalists to send in.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with 5. I thought you were telling me we were doing the final vote with 6 games left in the regular season.
No.
Okay. Not the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Just the dumbest guy I've ever heard explaining it. We'll be back. Sports.